At the beginning of the public health emergency, at the beginning of the pandemic 2 years ago, Congress made some significant moves in regards to finances. And one of those key moves was to eliminate the sequestration reduction in payment that we've dealt with for really well over a decade in our Medicare payments. And so we wanted to make everybody aware that although it's continued to be delayed throughout this public health emergency, it begins to phase out. That elimination of that sequestration begins to phase out on April 1st. And here's how it's going to work. On April 1st, they're going to reintroduce the sequestration reductions to the tune of 1%. And then they'll add the second percent or another percent on July 1 of this year. So April 1st, 2022, sequestration will come back into play, and there's a 1% reduction. July 1st, then it goes up to 2%. Now remember, this doesn't actually impact the actual covered amounts by Medicare. Instead, what it does is it impacts the actual direct payments that you receive from the federal government. For example, you are going to collect still the 20% from the patient. You would collect that entire 20%. But the feds are only going to reimburse then, as opposed to the full 80%. Beginning April 1st, they're just going to reimburse 79.2%, and then reduce to 78.4% beginning in July of 2022. July 1st of 2022 goes up to 2%. So we've had the hiatus, if you will, the break from sequestration for the past 2 years, but beginning on April 1st, so beginning just a couple of days from now, then you'll begin to see those reductions in payments from the federal government, and at 1%, and then July 1st, 2%. Hopefully this at least helps you out and explains why some of those payments will come in lower than what you were potentially expecting from the federal government on those Medicare reimbursements. And we'll catch you next week.